Hello, Thorny Roses, and welcome. We're now going to look at the wall press up. So pressing up against a wall as opposed to on the floor, which is a lot harder. The wall press up is a really good all over body exercise all the same though. So find a reasonable distance away from the wall and experiment a little bit with the placement of your hands. And what you really want to be thinking about is engaging between the shoulder blades. So you can have the hands narrower together, closer together, which puts more of the weight into your triceps. Or you can have them wider apart, which makes it more of a bicep and sort of pec muscle exercise. You're thinking about your body behaving like a plank and you're pushing back into your heels. Experiment with your distance from the wall, a little bit further away. Going to make it harder. This is very much a back exercise. You might think of it as more of an arm exercise, and certainly your arms will feel this, but actually it's a whole body exercise engaging the core, but particularly the muscles of your back and also your hamstrings and your calves as you push back through your heels. So incredibly effective, even without much weight, even without the sort of effect of gravity acting on your horizontal body like it does when it's on the ground. You're just trying to keep your body completely like a plank, moving backwards and forwards, thinking about engaging between your shoulder blades and thinking about your posterior chain, your back line. And then if you change the positioning of your hands, so one is up and one is down, for instance, like so, then it recruits slightly different muscle patterns, sort of different parts of the same muscle groups. And that strengthens more of that muscle, makes more of it available. And then when you go back to the more straightforward ones, they will feel easier. So you can just do that against a wall. You can also use an elevated surface, which I will show you next. You can also get more power in the push, in the press, by splaying your hands and having them be very active. So rather than just being the join between you and the surface, you really can think about kind of pushing out from them being like really active into the surface. And then when you use the elevated surface, you're using the heel palm. That's what you're really pushing against the edge. And choose the distance that's going to work for you. You're really looking for, when you lower down, really for your nipple line to land sort of where your hands are, if you've got enough space, because there's always the problem of the wall getting in the way. Put yourself into a good solid plank position, push back through your heels, engage between the shoulder blades so that you're not shrugging your shoulders up, and then we're just bending down, slowly pushing back up. The slower you can do these, as pretty much always is the case, the harder the work that they are. Women are not really built for press-ups off the floor or pull-ups. You know, we don't tend to have the strength in our upper body, but it's something that's really worth working towards. Wall press-ups are great, and it doesn't matter that it's not a huge effect of gravity against your body. Do them slowly, do them often, and you will find your biceps, your triceps, your pecs, your delts, your trapezius muscles, or so many muscle groups will be working. Your posterior chain, really beneficial. Well done, Thorny Roses. Thank you.